guys, today's fast food toy story is uh I have to do a fast food toy story because I'm beginning to get worried about it being deflated. So that's why I decided to do the fast food toy story about this particular toy. The fast food toy is actually from McDonald's, and it's Ursula from The Little Mermaid. It's actually a blow up toy. Okay, so according to the label at the bottom, it's manufactured for McDonald's. Well, it doesn't have the year here. Okay, probably when Little Mermaid was kind of shown in the movie theaters. Usually, the toys are simultaneously released as the movies are presented or are being shown in the theaters. Okay, so this is Ursula. Now, I can recall back the first time I watched The Little Mermaid. I can still remember that very vividly. I went to the theater, but then at that time, people are not really into uh, the Disney princess. That was way back in 1990, I guess. Well, okay. So I went to the theater. I bought a ticket, and then I went there, and then lo and behold, I was watching the movie with my lonesome self. I was literally the only person in the theater, so I took advantage of the whole situation and I enjoyed it. Like I bought the whole theater screening all for myself. And then I was wondering why not so many people um, are watching that. And so I intently watched the movie, and I said to myself, it was a beautiful depiction of Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. And then, aside from the great storytelling, great animations, I mean, Walt Disney came up with really great and fascinating characters. There are also amazing music. I couldn't forget the song of Ariel, "Part of Your World." I got a little teary-eyed because I was able to relate to her situation of being a collector also, a staunch collector. Later I get to sing that, but then this character Ursula also has that amazing and memorable song, "The Poor Unfortunate Soul." Well, I'm not very well versed with the song, but then I'll give it a whirl. Poor unfortunate soul in pain and grief. La 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 la. Those poor unfortunate souls. Okay, so she sang that to convince Ariel to get what she really wanted in exchange for something that is of great value to Ariel. Well, we know, of course, that Ariel wanted to be a human being, to get to know them, to walk around with legs instead of the fins, the fish fins. Yeah, so she desperately wanted to have legs that can run up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of their world. And true enough, Ursula has the answer to that longing of Ariel. So she will grant that request, that wish of Ariel, if she will give to her that amazing, enchanting voice of Ariel. And then she immediately, instantaneously, without batting an eyelash, she said yes. And then she said, "Sing! La 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 la." Ah! She lost the voice. Well, of course, and I couldn't tell the whole story, but you know the gist of the story. Eventually, Ariel regained back the voice, and the unfortunate soul that is Ursula ended up being, you know, being cast into smithereens by Triton's staff, powerful staff. Okay, so that's it. So this is Ursula. The toy is a blow-up toy. There's this particular contraption at the back of Ursula that the kids can blow, so that when Ursula gets deflated, you can always deflate it if you want to store it safely. But then, if you want to inflate it, you get a pump, or you can use your mouth to blow up the air, and then during bad time, Ursula can be a fitting toy. It will actually float in the bathtub or in the swimming pool, and the kids would definitely have a grand time with maybe probably punching Ursula here and there. Okay, as for me, I'd like to keep Ursula, the poor unfortunate soul of the Little Mermaid, of Disney's Little Mermaid. Okay, so that's it. This is Ursula, who's poor, unfortunate soul. So, I'll see you again, guys, and I hope you visit us again for another fascinating fast food toy story from Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. So, until then, bye bye, and have a great day. Bye bye. Toodles.